Good afternoon po. By the way, I'm Doris. I'm from front office department. It's a pleasure to meet all of you po. So right now, we are here at the foyer of Sampaguita Ballroom where you can see the history of the Alvista Hotel. So as you can see po, this is the 8 panels consisting of each panels, i-discuss po siya every 8 stop po. So this is the picture of the photo of the Taal Vista Hotel Lodge. So the story began during 1930s when newly elected Manuel L. Quezon laid out his plans in promoting the tourism here in the Philippines. So 1936, he expressed his interest in promoting also to be the tourist destination here in Tagaytay. So same that year, the Manila Hotel Company purchased 6 hectares land from Mr. Hammond Back. He is one of the prominent personality who shaped the Taal Vista Hotel. So, October 7, 1939, it was actually open to the public, and then this is the only hotel at the time. So, just to give you a trivia po, Taal Vista Hotel is the oldest hotel here in Tagaytay, and we are the second oldest hotel here in the Philippines. So for the other pit stop, you may now proceed at the reach, or I no need for the reach. Okay. Cover Terrace po. We are owned by SM Hotels, Mr. Henry C. And then the president is Miss Elizabeth C. po. Yes po. So, yes po, we have a total of 262 guest rooms. So, if ever po, you can come and visit us with your friends and family next time po. Thank you.
Ayun ba? Meron ba?
Fortunately, sa cover terrace na lang
Sorry.
Okay.
So, welcome po sa Tagaytay Suite ni Taal Vista Hotel. So, this is one of the biggest room po ni Taal Vista.
Sige, pwede na po kami dito.
So, Tagaytay Suite is 190 square meter, 2 bedroom po, 1 king size, and 2 single bed. Published rate is around 50,000 pesos. It can accommodate for about
Pasalubong.
photo niyo po, ayun ano.
Pwede
So,
po.
it comes po na 2 sizes.
Amin na to, ma'am.
Then, maliit.
Amin na to.
Sis lang po, sis pa lang po yung...
Hindi ko afford, sir eh. Next time po, pag mayaman na po ako, bilhin ko po kayo. Kung meron po siyang size, kung maliit po, then
Pag mayaman na raw siya, bibili na niya.
Opo, bibigyan ko po kayong lahat.
Pasalubong. Cute. Orange.
So, let's go po.
Eh, yung mga dinner, ma'am. Free ba yan?
Mabuhay!
Good afternoon, my name is Jeng.
My name is Carla.
And we will be your tour guides for this afternoon. The Taal Volcano, actually this is the lake terrace, but we are going to tackle the ridge, which is nandoon po. So it's raining, so we were unable to go there po. So, Taal Volcano was once a tall and massive volcano po, which was twice the size of Mayon Volcano in Bicol region. 100,000 years ago, the most violent eruption occurred, which caused its cone to collapse. So, the Taal Volcano din po is considered as a complex volcano, which is that has a 47 craters and cones po. And then the first ever recorded eruption of the Taal Volcano was in 1572. It was a phreatomagmatic eruption. Phreatomagmatic eruption po occurs when the magma and the water interacts with each other inside the main crater of the volcano. So, there are two major eruptions po that occurred in Taal Volcano, which was in August 11, 1749, and the second one was in May 15 to December 5, 1754, which lasted for 7 months. So sa 7 months po na yon, nasira po yung mga tao ng Taal, Lipa, Bawan, Tanawan, and Sala. But unfortunately, for the town of Sala, it wasn't able to be re-established as it just became the barangay in Tanawan City po, in Batangas.
And then moving forward naman po, in our Taal Lake po, there is what we call po the Pansipit Channel. So before it was called the channel because the Spanish galleons were able to trade po using that channel. But since nga po there are multiple volcanic eruptions that happened in the Taal Volcano, na-cover po niya yung mouth ng Pansipit Channel, which receded into a river. Kaya so before po, channel po siya, and then naging Pansipit River na lang po siya. And since nga po dahil naging river na lang siya, hindi na po makapasok yung salt water from the ocean to our lake, kaya naging fresh water na po yung ating lake. So before it was a saltwater lake and now it is a freshwater lake. And since nga po nag-change yung salinity ng water, nag-change din po yung mga species po niya ng mga isda. So before we have sardines and then naging tawilis, ayan, which is known here in Tagaytay po, the crispy tawilis. And we also have the lakitok na naging malibuto. And then over there naman po, since hindi nga po tayo able to the ridge po na split stop, doon po we have the bottom tree. So it was the oldest tree in our hotel as well as the favorite tree of our owner, which is Mr. Henry C. Sr. So bottom tree po is also known as poison tree. So yes po, it contains poison which is called saponin. But di naman po kayo need na matakot dahil yung saponin naman po is not harmful to humans. So before po, ginagamit lang siya to catch fishes po dun sa lake. So that's it po for the ridge na pit stop. Do you have any questions po or clarification?
We are now at the long corridor of Taal Vista Hotel. This corridor connects the lake wing building, and the main lobby po. The main lobby is where you entered a while ago po. And that is the oldest part of Taal Vista Hotel. I think that was open po in 1930. So, we decided to put a time and exhibit here to provide educational experiences to our guests. For this one, if you can see, I'm not sure if they have talked a while ago, but however, yung nakikita po natin yung volcano, or kasi wala tayong view kanina po because of the rock. Pero kanina po before, lima po first. So the small volcano at the middle of the Taal Lake po is only the remains of the original prehistoric Taal volcano. So it is believed before na twice siya ng size ng ngayon po. So 100,000 years ago, sumabog siya, yung remains po napunta sa gitna. And this is also part of the volcano po. Kaya tayo makikita and even the Batangas po. So ito yung picture niya po. Ito na lang the highlighted po. Ito na lang po yung remains right now. Originally yung ganito po natin. So yun po yung sa studies. So let's go to the next panel. Next panel po is these are the types of Taal volcano eruption in Taal and Tagaytay po. So, if you remember in 2020, may mga nandito po ba? Yung sumabog. Meron po nandito. So, we call it the phreatic of natin, yun yung may magmadala, yung may mga bato na bumabagsak dito. As in, yung maliliit na bato na bumabagsak dito. So, close yung halos buong Tagaytay Ridge po. Lahat ng hotels are closed and a lot of people suffered from the COVID pa yun, I think, nag-start dito. So, however, recently, kung may nakita kayo sa Facebook na mga sumasabing na Alpatino, ano na lang po siya, phreatic. So, yung steam na lang po yung po yan, sumasabog. However, still unhealthy po sa atin. That's why some of our guests na meron booking for that day because mga booking matches, hindi ko na nagpapamodify. So, this one, the thing yan, yung pinaka-malakas na pasabog ng volcano, sa ano malakatan nangyari, mga pinatubo. So, and then lastly, I just want to show you, kanina I think direct ako dito, yung fresh, yung salt water, hindi fresh water. So, in this picture ko, yung map lang niya, papakita ko lang po, these are the udlak na hindi roaming ko ng Marnes. It used to be connected to the Balayan Bay. Dato doon po kasya yung mga cargo shape papunta ng Taal Lake kasi noong panahon dati. However, because of the volcanic eruptions na nangyari po, lumiit na po yung channel. We call it Pansipit Channel. So, from salt water to fresh water na po siya, and then the fishes who were stranded on the Taal Lake po, adapted to fresh water. So, if you're familiar with Talakipok po ba? Bintayo or kind of Talakipok. Talakipok is now Malipoto. So, from salt water to fresh water po. And then the sardines that we see at the sea po is now Tabinis. So, now, ito po yung main sa mga restaurant natin, ito yung main menu nila, Tabinis.
Philippine Revolution to Commonwealth Year. So the story started during the Philippine Revolution against the Spanish colonial government. So during that time, Tagaytay played an important role for rebel. So actually, it was led by General Emilio Aguinaldo and General Mariano Alvarez. So si Tagaytay or si Ridge, they use it as their safe hiding place during that period. And then, in this panel naman po, this shows the legend of Tagaytay. So, for this picture, you may see the picture the story behind this is there was a soldier seeking for the name of the land, of the area. So, during that time, mayroong magtatay na nagulat yung bata nung may nakita siya noon. And then, narinig yung soldier na sinabi ng bata na taga-itay, which means strike factory. So from then on, ang pagkakaintindi ng soldier is yun yung name yung Tagaytay, from the word taga-itay, kaya nag-come siya na Tagaytay. But basically, the name, the Tagaytay is actually a Tagalog term for ridge. So in this panel naman, this is Mr. Ahamon H. So he is one of the prominent personalities during the past who helped shape Tagaytay, and he opened the industry here. So nag-start yung pagiging tourist spot or trademark ng Tagaytay for both local and foreign guests. So during 1911 eruption, so naging volunteer siya dun sa war against the Spanish soldiers. So meron siyang na-save na 11 Filipino villains around the area. And then from then on, after the eruption, after niyang mag-serve as military, he became a teacher in Pasay. Then after that, he became a superintendent naman sa Batangas. Then after he retired from military service, focused na lang siya in the farming and real estate business. So he also married a Filipina, so that she is actually living near the Tagaytay. She's from Alfonso Cavite. So she is Dolores Angeles. So you may see in this picture, they have 6 daughters. So with this panel naman, so this shows the Commonwealth era. I believe you started earlier dun sa Bagita Foy. So it shows the story where Tagaytay or Taal is started during the 1920s. So it was the former President Manuel L. Quezon who helped shape and develop Tagaytay. So this is actually the geographic picture picture of the land area. Before kasi si Tagaytay is a short land area lang talaga siya. And then, para mas mag-develop yung area, meron tatlong sectors or areas dito sa Cavite na hiningan nila ng part ng land para mas mag-grow yung land area. Okay. In this picture naman, so this is Andres Jimenez San Pedro. He is the son of our great painter, Juan Luna. So, he is probably the architect of Taal Vista Hotel since siya yung architect ng Manila Hotel. And then his partner or the contractor of the area or the hotel is probably